Sunday, Week 7 NFL Prize Picks. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, here at Daily Edge Sports. Absolutely monster night yesterday. If you're into WNBA, Game 4, push it to Game 5, and just a monster night in the Discord. I will show you just the WNBA heater that Maverick has been on. It's just been impressive. The entire crew, Ray and Trey and everybody, the contributors there, just absolutely monster night. I will kind of show you a little bit once we dive into it. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, though, and you want to join along here for NFL Week 7, use that promo code CashKeg. Play $5, get $50 instantly. It is that easy. Let's dive in. Let's talk some football. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here, and we're going to talk about 3 plays that I like. And I'm going to go fantasy score for these 3 plays, but I'll also talk about some other plays for those, just because not everyone, sometimes people use this information to play on books or other things that don't have fantasy score. So I understand that, and I will talk about some other plays. But I'm going to go fantasy score for these 3. I think they're all in just smash spots, and we're going to dive into it. But last night, let me show you just last night, just massive. If we go over and check out the Discord, just so many wins last night from all the subscribers, just massive. Tar Heel guy waking up the 325x, just massive. Love to see it. Trey gave out a 25x. Maverick had a 10x. Just absolutely monster night. Just I could scroll all day long here with all the green that we do have in the Discord today. Just absolutely monster night. We could go on and on, but I want to show you here over. This is just me playing Mavericks WNBA here in October. Just an absolutely monster run here, and we do NBA better than WNBA. So jump on in. I'll put a link in the Discord if you want to jump in and join us. I'm sorry, a link in the description if you want to join us in the Discord. But just absolutely monster. Here was one of the slips he gave out yesterday. Again, we just need that Carlton. One more 3-point attempt, and we would have hit that one. This was one using some of his picks that was given out. Using that same thing and just taking a few out for a 4-man. This was the 6-man that Trey gave out. There's just so many, I can't go through all of them, but just a ton. This one was a mix of college football and NHL. Just awesome run. But hey, I know you're in here. You want to talk some plays. Let's jump into it. Best game on Saturday, not even close. Minnesota and Detroit, one of the highest totals. Just should be an absolutely monster game here. And I think this number's got pushed on. This projection, 94.5. This thing has got pushed a ton. So if you're going to run if you're looking for not the fantasy score, I'm going to go 19 fantasy score. That's where I want to land at. But receiving yards, this thing has climbed from 79.5 all the way up to 84.5, all the way up to 94.5. It just keeps climbing, and I absolutely love it. If we look what he's done head-to-head against Detroit last year, 141 and 192 reception yards, just monster days. So absolutely love it. If you want to take the Goblin here at 69.5, that's almost a sure thing. But yeah, even if you want to take the Demon here at 124, I think you have a chance at it. But even at 94, I'm perfectly fine playing this up to 99.5. But fantasy score, if that's where I want to be at, this should be a big game. I absolutely love the combo too with Justin Jefferson and St. Brown. I think both of them are going to have big games, but if one of them has bigger than the other, maybe they can carry the other one. And speaking of that, we're going to head on over and check out St. Brown. He's the second one that I like. And if I'm going St. Brown and you're looking for a play for him outside of fantasy score, again, I'm going to go more than 16.5 fantasy score with St. Brown. Didn't really need him with Dallas and put up 13.7. But before that, putting up 23, 20, 21. And now he gets Detroit, where last year he put up 28.6 and 27.4, just monster games. So if this game's going to go back and forth, real high scoring, we could see a ton of fantasy score here. But if you were going to look for a number to play that's not fantasy score for you guys out there in the books, you can get 6.5 out there that's juiced to the gills. I'm still fine taking that and pairing it with something else. But also the 7 receptions, I think, is where I'd land. Again, if you want to take this combo, I love this combo as well. But that's where I'm kind of leaning. But I love taking these two, starting off a lot of lineups. Just if you want to play these two like this, to me, that's where it's at right here for this weekend. I'm not going to overthink this weekend. And this last play we're going to talk about here, this is just revenge. Like, I don't really buy into these narratives that much, but I just think that Saquon going back into playing the Giants, I think he's just going to have a monster game. Hasn't done well against Tampa Bay, where they got kind of routed there. Didn't do well against Cleveland. But going against the Giants here, if you're going to take looking for a projection that's not fantasy score, again, I would look at doing a touchdown. I think he definitely gets in the box here. I'm sure they're hyping him up and want him to have a monster game here playing his old team, the Giants, especially, at home in New York here. They just want to have a monster game for him. It just feels like that. So fantasy score 17 is where I want to be. Again, that's where kind of keeping the theme with fantasy score at 17. But again, I do like the reception yards at 14.5. That is, one spot I think you can attack the Giants really well. Receiving yards against running back, they're ranked 25th in the NFL, giving up 41 receiving yards a game to the back. So if you're looking to not take fantasy score and you want something that's more of a prop that's not that, 14.5 is one that I really do like here. Or if you want to say just anytime touchdown, I think he gets in the box here. Again, they're going to want to get him in the box. I think even if they get down towards the end zone, I know, they like to do the tush push and steal some tutties, but I just feel like this game, on the road, going back to, the Giants here, I think that they're going to try to have Barkley have a big game. And I really like him across the board. Again, receiving yards, anytime touchdown here, or fantasy score. Keep with the same thing though. Fantasy score, I kind of like this. And I think they try to get it done for him. So again, if you just want to play the game stack, you can go Justin Jefferson or Amon St. Brown, or you can put in Barkley and anything. I'm just giving you 3 plays. I'm not saying play a 3-man. I try to stress this enough. I'm just giving you some plays to kind of match with your own, or maybe give you some insight on what I'm seeing, and you can play them in some 6-mans that you're building. I just give out 3, and the rest of the stuff I have inside the Discord. So if you want to join us, got a lot of college football with NFL coming up on Sunday. We're going to be in there grinding some college football today. It's going to be a good time. And again, if you want to get access to all the stuff that we have going on, head on over to dailyedgesports.com, hit that subscribe button, and join us. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully we keep this heater going. This whole week has just been absolutely amazing. So with that, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel on your way out, and let's have a monster Sunday. Love you guys. See you on the flip side. Deuces.